Yeah, I am so sick of this job. Sick of it. Absolutely sick of it. Like, okay, if y'all know me, I'm a big dude. Like, I'm at least 6'3", 6'4", maybe. Like, somebody told me I was going to be 6'5" today. But I'm security at Toys R Us, A.P.S. And I'm basically in charge of all the security details. Not in charge, but exactly I have to follow protocols as far as like, theft and everything like that. But I'm a pretty big guy. And like I serve as a natural, deterrent for any shoplifters that come through Toys R Us. Like, today a guy was playing on one of these scooters that we that's new here. And I was just putting up stickers as far as the sale signs on the batteries. And he looked at me like I didn't even look at nothing. I just peeked around the corner like, and sure enough, he just stopped and said, "I'm gonna put it back." Hand to the man. That's what happened. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm actually a pretty nice guy, friendly, funny, everything. But when it comes to like, theft in the store, they always call me. They always like, "Scott, come here. Scott, come there." And I can't put my hands on them. I can't put like, I can't really accuse them of stealing. Like, even if I seen them put it in that bag, all I can do is follow them around and see what else they put in that bag. What the fuck type shit is that? Okay, so the story is that like, it's these two females, and like, females are most of the ones are like that shoplift. Not most of the ones, but you will have a male here and there, but like, mostly at this store it's going to be females. So it's two females. One of the people expect them of shoplifting, so immediately they call me, like, no, like, follow them around, see what they actually did, evidence or anything. They look suspicious, follow them. And like, my thing is, safety, security, that's everybody's job. It shouldn't be nobody's job, whereas though I have to be the only one to make reports or call Code Jeffries, or like, a Code Jeffrey is basically the code for if we have shoplifters in the building. Calling Code Jeffries, filling out KTRs. The acronym for KTR is known theft report, synonym, whatever. It's known theft report. Now see, let me break down known theft reports. If somebody steals something, we have to fill out a known theft report so we can have it on file. Now see, if they did it again, we would have it where as though we have it in evidence, KTR, and like, we have the evidence to make an arrest. Like, we can't do it ourselves. We have to call the police. Like, and like the thing with KTRs is that, like, they're very important. We lost the only plainclothes guys, security officers, that browse the store because everybody wouldn't do them. Now, see, when I come in, like, I'll probably have a big old thing of KTRs. Like, the most that I got in the day was 5 when I came in. And like, if I don't do a KTR, it doesn't get done. So I mean, it's not going to be on file. If they wanted to make an arrest, they can't because they waited for Scott and he forgot. It's too much. It's too much as far as like one person when the job is for everybody. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so policy, I could be like, talking to a criminal. The criminal could be watching this. I don't care. Toys R Us is a private owned company. They dumb. They dumb as hell. So if you don't have a receipt for like, the stuff that you return, I mean, the stuff that you bought or whatever, all you have to do is have your ID. You can have your ID, and then like you can pick something off the floor, bring it up to the customer service desk, they'll return it, bam. You got something for free. And they trying to crack down on it, like as far as the criminals, so they can know who they are, but they still stealing. They still stealing your money from the company. They still stealing money from us, since we working for you. Uh, it's just a whole lot. And like, basically all you gotta do is show your ID if you don't have the receipt. And it's not enough. It's not enough because like people come in with stolen stuff and return it just because they got an ID. It's law for you to have an ID. So they really making it worse. Like, okay, so for the females that came in earlier, they didn't have a receipt. I'm not saying they did steal it. I'm not saying they didn't steal it. But what I am saying is that they don't have a receipt. If they don't have a receipt, don't return it. Don't return it. And like, they can go out and like, return everything else that they can too, because like, we'll allow them. Like, okay, little story. Another store in another city called us because some people like, stole a whole lot from them. And then they said like, they'll probably come there so they can return it. We knew about it. But the store manager was like, oh, maybe if we return it, but like, we show that we, know what they're doing, they'll go away. This is the most incompetent store manager that I've had thus far. And I've had about 4 of them since I've been here. Most incompetent. And I guess I see why they are all leaving now. Toys R Us is dumb. They dumb. People up here with money and dumb. Like, it's just a big thing to me because every time something goes on, it's Scott. Every time somebody walks out with something, it's Scott. People walked out with like 4 carts of unpaid stuff yesterday when I left. So you can't tell me that I don't have the power to just keep these people here. Not keep them here, but like, at least deter them from stealing. Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. And like, they're going to call on me. They're going to call on the security guy to like, handle the situation when I can't even do nothing. So why are you calling me? What benefit is it going to be for me to be there while they're returning? I'm going to tell them not to return it. I'm going to try to deny them the return because I'm on to them. I want them to know that I'm on to them. But no, policy, throw that out the window. Like, if you know somebody is stealing from you, why would you follow policy? Policy is letting them steal. That's my gripe, man. I got another video for y'all. Stick to 'em.